Welcome to this channel. In this video I'm going to attempt to fix this Samsung TV. We've only had it about 3 years and the thing started turning off by itself. This is the model number, but I believe this is a common problem with several Samsung TVs in this line, where the power supply fails and then the relay just keeps clicking. So what I've done is I've taken the back off. Be careful that make sure the thing is unplugged when you take the back off, because there are several hundred volts in this power supply and it's easy to get a shock. So make sure that the cord is disconnected, and if you're looking at the TV, that's the bottom of the TV, that's the top. This side, the right side, is the power supply, and there's the plug for the outlet, and there's a relay in this thing right here that clicks non-stop. And initially it used to click a couple of times and the TV would come on, then a couple of times it became an hour worth of clicking, and eventually it would come on after an hour, and now it just clicks and does not come on. Now I checked the internet to see what other people had seen with this type of issue, and people had noticed that there were failed capacitors. So what I did is I got myself a voltmeter, a multimeter actually, and then I plugged this thing in, and then I checked the voltages on all those capacitors, and I noted that all of them charge up fully and then discharge. The main two, I think these are bus capacitors right here. These just store high voltage, but everything else just discharges, charges, and then discharges as the relay clicks in and out. And I've looked at these to see if there's any leakages or bulging of these electrolytic capacitors, and none of them seem to have that problem. So I don't believe it's a capacitor issue. So I'm thinking it's either a relay issue, and these relays cost about $7, or it's a connection. So what I've done is I've disconnected the circuit board right here. There are 3 connectors, and there are some screws that hold this power circuit board down. So I'm going to take these off, remove the circuit, the PCB, and then look at the back to see if there are any loose connections. So let's do that right now. Okay, I've got the power circuit board out, and I'm going to check it for any broken or cracked connections. Okay, I think I've found the problem. This is the transformer that runs this unit, and a lot of power passes through this thing, and I've noticed that there are cracked solder pads here. So you see that radial crack around that solder pad there? Here's a magged up view. You can see it happening to this one. You can definitely see the cracks on that solder pad. So after quite a bit of inspection, it looks like that's probably going to be the issue. So I'm going to resolder these and see what happens when I put it back in. To resolder, simply get yourself at least a 20 to 30 watt soldering iron. 30 watts is probably better. Add more solder and remelt those solder joints to get the cracks to disappear. Here's the circuit board for the power supply. I've put it upside down on a piece of aluminum foil just to make sure everything's grounded, and I've also grounded it here to one of the screw connectors, which is grounded. So the whole thing is grounded. So now I've got my soldering iron heating up here. In there, here's a close-up. You can see the cracks have gone. Okay, I've just put the power board back in to the TV and replaced the screws, and now I'm going to replace the connectors. There are 3 of them. Let's do that right now. They just snap in. That's it. Now we're going to put the power cord back in. It's not clicking anymore. Excellent. There it goes. All the lights are on. It's actually working. So basically that was the issue. Broken solder pad. Capacitors are fine. Relay is fine. Great. Okay, before we turn it off, let's use the regular power button right here. Went right off, relay worked fine. So it was not the relay, it was not the capacitors. Okay, we're going to test it out right now. Hung it back on the wall, so here it goes. Working. So turn it off, make sure it goes off. Thanks for watching, and please check back for more videos.